back to my channel. I'm Annalisa from Creative Curious Learning and Living. And if you are new here, I am a homeschool mom to four. I have a almost 9-year-old, a 6.5-year-old, a 4-year-old, and a almost 1-year-old. So here on my channel, I'd like to share our homeschool journey, cleaning motivation, home decor, sensory bins, book hauls, and more. So if you're not subscribed yet, definitely hit the subscribe button and join us here. And hopefully we can inspire you along the way in your homeschooling mom life journey too. So in today's video, it is a collab hosted by Davene at Common the Chaos Homeschool and Shauna over at Homegrown Homeschool. And they have got a bunch of homeschool moms here on YouTube together to share their favorite read alouds. So I feel like we haven't done a lot of official read alouds in our homeschool, but read alouds could be anything that you are reading to your child to inspire them and encourage their reading. We've definitely read a lot of picture books, but I'm not including those today. I'm including a few read alouds that we've loved. We've definitely not been focusing on read alouds this year with a newborn, almost 1-year-old. It's been hard to fit that in, but before he came along, we loved a few read alouds, and we are hoping to dive into a few more that I'm going to share with you today. So first read aloud we ever did in our homeschool was The Wild Robot. I have my two oldest that I'm homeschooling currently are boys, and I was looking for something that they would love to engage them and encourage them to read. And The Wild Robot was amazing for them. They loved this. They would sit through it and they would want more, so much more of this. Can a robot survive in the wilderness? When Robot Roz opens her eyes for the first time, she discovers that she is alone on a remote, wild island. She has no idea how she got there or what the purpose is, but she knows she needs to survive. After battling a fierce storm and escaping a vicious bear attack, she realizes that her only hope for survival is to adapt to her surroundings and learn from the island's unwelcoming animal inhabitants. As Roz slowly befriends the animals, the island starts to feel like home, until one day the robot's mysterious past comes back to haunt her. So this is from Peter Brown, and it is a story of friendship. There's a lot of nature facts in here, lots of facts about different animals and insects, and it's just a really great story. There is a little bit of violence in it, but not enough that's going to rock your kids depending on where they are. My boys watch Minecraft videos and there's creepers and all of that stuff in there. This was nothing compared to that. This was a must read in our home, and I highly recommend it. There is also a movie coming out really, really soon. When we were reading this, my boys were like, I want this to be a TV show, or I want this to be a movie. And I was like, yeah, me too. I was super engaged in this, and my husband read it to the boys every once in a while for me. And he was like, what happened? Because he wasn't reading it. He wanted to know what happened. So I definitely think he should read this on his own because he enjoyed it too. But there is a movie coming out from DreamWorks and it looks amazing. If you did not know that, go check out the trailer. It just dropped like recently. It's coming out sometime in the fall. And I showed the boys the trailer and they were like, oh, no. And it looks so good. So I'm super excited about it. You should definitely read this before you go see the movie though, because the book is so good. So along with that, my boys and I devoured this one up, and I knew there was a sequel, and I was like, boys, there's a sequel. Let's get it. Let's read it. So the sequel is The Wild Robot Escapes, and this one had a different feel than the first book, but we really enjoyed it as well. My boys wanted me to keep going. So this one, he is taken away from the island, and the story of him escaping from where he is. I don't want to give too much away, but it is definitely a good read, and we really enjoyed it. There is also a third book. I hope they make movies about all of the books. We have not read this one yet. This is on our to-read list, but just so you get an idea of the flow of The Wild Robot, there is the third book, The Wild Robot Protects. And this one, I believe he returns to the island because he escaped in the next one. And there's a whole story about that. And then I feel like he gets back to the island. So I'm excited for this one. Then another book that we are reading right now, and we have not got through, but we are really enjoying, is The Very, Very Far North. So this book is about a polar bear and his friends in the Arctic, the far north, and it has that same feel to Winnie the Pooh with all of the animals. It's fun, it's about friendship, and it's just really a fun, adventureful book. A day will take you where a day wants to go. So that fun, flowing book. I highly recommend this book, and I'm excited to finish it up. And there is a sequel to that book as well, and it is called Just Beyond the Very, Very Far North. So we are excited to finish that one and dive into this, and then once we are done them, I can definitely share more about these in the future. And then the last book that I want to go ahead and share with you is a book that we are slowly going through, but I am loving it, and my 6-year-old is definitely loving it the most. I read this with him, and I sit down with him and my toddler. She's not really a toddler anymore. My preschooler, my 4-year-old. We sit down with them mostly, and sometimes my older one. But it is this, the Amino Laugh and Grow Bible for Kids, and it is written by Phil Vischer, which is the creator of VeggieTales. So super, super cool. It's the Bible just got a whole lot more fun. Learn about Jesus and grow in your relationship with him through 52 whimsical Bible stories, each readable in just 5 minutes. Explore the Bible from Genesis to Revelation and spark faith-building conversations as you connect the dots between your favorite Bible stories and God's good news. Laugh out loud while you learn. So this is a fun book. I would like to do a flip through or like give you a little glimpse into this in the future. But what I love is it highlights different words so you could get your child to read those words. It also has fun facts, talk it out, a prayer, and it adds a little bit of humor and fun to the Bible story without taking away from it. Like, for example, in Noah's Ark, it's like, ask the kids silly questions. That many animals in the ark? That sounds like it would be stinky. And that gets kids laughing and loving it. And my 6-year-old has definitely been enjoying this, and they think it's really fun. The illustrations are beautiful, and it's quick. It said on the back, it's 5 minutes to read this. So it's a great bedtime story or a morning basket thing. We definitely love it. And I believe that there is a whole TV show network, and they have these on like YouTube and streaming services where you can watch them as well. But I am definitely enjoying this with my kiddos, and it is a great read aloud. So those are the few read alouds that we have enjoyed in our home from the beginning or lately. So I hope that this gives you some ideas to try out in your home and get some more read alouds for your kiddos. And I hope you can enjoy them too as a homeschooling parent. So that is all for today's video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. Definitely check out Shauna's channel and Davene's channel and the playlist linked down below in the description box, and go find out more great read aloud options for your kiddos and your homeschool. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.